Mario Kart is one of Nintendo's biggest franchises. It started with Super Mario Kart in 1992, and it's went through a whole bunch of new games, including games on handhelds, mobile devices, and even in the arcade. Today, I'm going to rank all 14 games in the series, worst to best. Hey everybody, it's KK's World, and this is every Mario Kart game ranked. Alright, in last place we have Mario Kart Arcade GP2. The announcer talks way too much, at least Waluigi was added. At number 13, we got Mario Kart Arcade GP VR. I don't have much to say about this game other than the virtual reality is cool, but this is Mario Kart, a casual, simple game. At number 12, we got Mario Kart Tour. Nintendo's first Mario Kart on mobile devices was pretty mediocre. The controls are awkward, the Diddy Kong DLC costs $40, and the tour only cycles every 2 weeks. Plus, you aren't guaranteed to play as Mario at the beginning. And let me remind you, this game is called Mario Kart. If Nintendo ever releases another Mario Kart on mobile, which I highly doubt they will, I really hope a lot of problems get fixed, because there are a bunch of that. At number 11, we have Mario Kart Arcade GP. I like to think of this as the better, more original game compared to the second one. It was developed by Namco, and it sure felt like a Namco game more than Nintendo. It has quite a few growing pains, but that's to be expected for a whole new set of systems. But like Mario Kart Tour, it's mediocre. At number 10, we have Mario Kart Arcade GP Deluxe. The third title, Mario Kart Arcade GP Deluxe, is the best arcade game for Mario Kart, in my opinion, of course. The graphics are even better, and they added gliders and underwater racing. Even though it has color commentary, it's slightly less annoying. For such a mediocre subseries, this is the least mediocre, and can even be a pretty great game sometimes. It's not mainstream, that's why it's here. At number 9, we have Mario Kart Super Circuit. I know a lot of people love the colors, but they are just miserable for me. This game is too pixelated than it needs to be, even though it's on the Game Boy Advance. It's good on some merits, but mediocre on others. At number 8, we have Super Mario Kart. The first ever Mario Kart game, Super Mario Kart, released all the way back in 1990, is very nostalgic. The game hasn't aged well though, and the tracks don't even come close to today's tracks. But it was their first try, so we gotta give them some credit. On the flip side, the nostalgia will always be there, and that's purely the reason why this isn't like number 12 or number 13. At number 7, we got Mario Kart 7. For the 3DS, Mario Kart 7 came out in 2011. This game introduced gliders, and the Rainbow Road is probably my favorite out of the whole series. The only bad thing is that bikes were removed from Mario Kart Wii. Luckily, they came back in Mario Kart 8, but it just baffles me they skipped over this one. And also, the retro tracks are kind of a downgrade from the previous games, but it's still a pretty fun game, nonetheless. At number 6, we got Mario Kart 64. This game has the best battle track of all time by far, Block 4, but obviously there's more to love. It may be the most nostalgic Mario Kart game. It introduced 4-player racing as well as Wario and Donkey Kong making their first appearances. Finally, it introduced Mirror Mode. Only bad thing is that this game has not aged well one bit. I'll give it a pass though, considering how much great content there is in other areas. Kicking off the top 5, we have Mario Kart Wii. The main issue with this is the controls. If this game had better controls, it could have probably been top 3. Anyway, there's a lot more to love than to hate. Bikes were introduced, the tracks were some of the best in the history of the game, in the series, I mean. The game got a major graphics update from the DS version, and it sold extremely well, becoming the best-selling Wii game, not to ever be bundled with the console. Like I said, a lot more to love than to hate. At number 4, we have Mario Kart 8 for the Wii U. The big feature for this game is anti-gravity, and they did an absolutely phenomenal job on implementing it. Another thing is the HD graphics. Not only were they HD, but the game looks so good, unlike anything we've ever seen before. It didn't look grainy or pixelated at all. The only bad thing is the battle mode. It's just 8 regular tracks. It's a big bummer because that is an absolute favorite among many players, including me. If it had a battle mode, it probably could have beaten out my number 3 pick. At number 3, we got Mario Kart DS. This game has not aged well, and Figure 8 Circuit is the most boring Mario Kart track of all time, but this game is still amazing. moments. The objective of these could range from collecting coins to attacking enemies. Anyway, this game is also home to some of the greatest tracks of all time: Airship Fortress, Tick-Tock Clock, and Waluigi Pinball. The battle mode is pretty fun as well. That's about it. This game is fun. At number 2, we have Mario Kart Double Dash. As the name implies, you have two characters on a cart racing together, one driving and one throwing the items. Everybody, including me, remembers playing this game with their friends and family and having a great time. The tracks are very action-packed, especially Baby Park, which may just be the most hectic track of all time. Anyway, this game is a blast, but definitely not as good as the number 1 pick. At number 1, we have Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. The most recent game in the regular series, coming out in 2017. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is everything from the Wii U version, but better. First, the battle mode is the best possible one Nintendo could have came up with. I especially enjoy Coin Runners and Renegade Roundup, as they are unlike anything we've ever seen. The additional 4 cups also give us some extremely fun tracks, like Excite Bike Arena, Super Bell Subway, and the remake of Ribbon Road, as well, which is the best Mario Kart track in history. There's absolutely nothing I would change about this game. Well, that's about it. I hope you enjoyed this video. Stay tuned for the trailer afterwards, and as always, stay happy and healthy.